And in terms of the kids, because I think the staff felt listened to and felt better about things, that reflected in how they dealt with the kids. I think they treated the kids, not that the kids weren't being treated well, but I think they had a better attitude when it came to working with the kids, and a better attitude in terms of working with each other, which is really important in working with that population. So I just appreciate having them around and helping us as a nonprofit, because our budget's real limited. This year is even tougher with the economic downturn, and so to have an organization like ESCH provide services to us free of charge is huge, because these are things that I couldn't pay for. The work they did, I think, it benefited our organization because, number one, I think staff felt like they were being heard, that people were listening to them, and that I really was concerned about what was going on, and you know, how they were liking their job or not liking it or whatever. So that was important. We actually implemented a few of the recommendations. Getting me out there more and spending time with staff, kind of a time with John, which I think has helped. And then we've restructured some of our meetings to be more efficient and effective, which was one of the recommendations. One of my staff members, my director of shelter services, was provided a mentor by one of the ESCH executives, and that was very helpful to her, improving her management style. ESCH came in. We had a couple of executives from ESCH come in and did a survey, kind of a staff survey, and then did some group work with the staff in terms of getting at what were some of their issues and concerns and recommendations for improvement. So management was not there during that process, and that process was confidential in terms of who said what, so people were pretty open about, you know, what was going on. So and then they summarized the findings in terms of what were some themes that they saw in terms of what was going on with staff, and also had some recommendations regarding what we could do to improve things. So and provided that to us after their work was done. We had ESCH come in and work with our staff at our shelter services. We had noticed that morale wasn't as good as we'd like it to be. The group wasn't working together as a team. And the work out there is very stressful. They're dealing with kids with emotional problems and family problems, and mostly teenagers. And so the work was very stressful. So what we wanted to do was kind of get an idea of what they felt good about, or what was going well in their work, what was not going so well, and what were some things that we could do as management to improve things. I'm John Bracken, Executive Director of Montgomery County Youth Services. We're a private, not-for-profit agency, and our offices are located in Montgomery County. We've been in business for 30 years, and we provide crisis counseling for youth and families, shelter services for kids that are abused, neglected, and runaway, having serious home and family problems. We do prevention services, run workshops for kids and families about, you know, we've got one going on today on cyberbullying and texting and that kind of thing. We have offices around Montgomery County. We have one in Conroe, one in Magnolia, one in New Caney, one in Splendora, one in Willis, and then another one in Huntsville. So we provide services throughout the county. Last year we provided services to about 1,500 kids and families in Montgomery County. So serve a wide variety of populations in terms of ethnicity and socioeconomic status. So that's who we are.